How to obtain a residence permit for family members of a European Union citizen in France. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. If you are a non-European Union family member of a European Union citizen and are looking to reside in France, you have come to the right place. Today we'll walk you through the process of obtaining a residence permit for family members of European citizens in France. This guide will cover all the essential steps and requirements. Let's get started. First, let's determine if you qualify as a family member. Not all family members of a European citizen are eligible for a family member residence permit. You must be one of the following: the spouse, a direct descendant or dependent under the age of 21, a direct dependent older relative, a direct dependent older relative or descendant of the spouse. If the family member is a student, only the spouse and their direct descendant are considered. Next, let's figure out if you need a visa to enter France. There are two scenarios for a non-European national who wishes to reside in France and has a proof of relationship with a European national residing in France. 1. If you are from a country with a short-stay visa exemption or a visa waiver agreement like the USA, the UK, Canada, or some Latin American countries, or if you already hold a European family card from another European country, you can enter France freely and then request a residence permit at the local prefecture within 3 months. Second, if you are from a country that does not have a visa exemption, such as China, India, or Egypt, you must apply for a short-term visa before entering France. Once you are in France, you have 3 months to request your residence permit. To check if you need a visa, visit the European website, link in the description below. Once you enter France, you need to apply at the local prefecture. When you arrive in France, you must submit your application online within 3 months and before any visa or temporary stay permit expires. Here is a tip from our experts. Since the prefecture can sometimes delay the examination of your case, it's a good idea to request a 6-month visitor visa if possible. This will allow you to stay in France for more than 3 months if the process takes longer than expected. What documents will you need? You will need to present various documents to prove your relationship with the European Union citizen and the European Union citizen status in France. For relationship proof, if you are the spouse of partner, you will need a marriage certificate or registered partnership document. If you are applying as a child, you will need to provide birth certificates that show the European Union citizen as a parent. For other dependents, you must have legal documents proving dependency or cohabitation. To prove European Union citizen's status, you need to show proof of residence, such as a residence certificate or rental contract, and proof of activities. This could be proof of self-employment, studies, or sufficient resources to avoid becoming a burden on the social assistance system, like an employment contract, university enrollment, or bank statements. You might also need other documents such as identification documents or proof of economic stability, depending on your specific situation. How long does the process take? The processing time varies, but in France, the prefecture generally takes up to 6 months to process the application. If approved, the residence permit will be issued, which typically allows you to work and reside in France alongside your European Union citizen family member. In conclusion, obtaining a family member of European Union citizens' residence permit in France involves collecting and submitting various documents to prove your relationship with the European Union citizen and the European citizen status in the host country. For a seamless process, having an attorney by your side is highly recommended. We are here to support you every step of the way, ensuring your journey is as smooth and successful as possible. Start this exciting new chapter with confidence and expert guidance. Thank you for joining us. Please remember to subscribe for more updates and insights. We wish you a smooth and successful journey.